Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Let's Be Real podcast. I'm Gökcan. Today, with our first guest Ayşe, we'll be talking about immortality.
Hi everyone.
How is it going, Ayşe?
It's fine. How are you?
Everything is fine for now. If you are ready, I'm going to ask my first question.
Of course.
Okay, so what are the advantages of immortality?
Of course, there are many advantages of immortality. For instance, endless knowledge and experience. You can travel all over the world. You can play various musical instruments. You can try all the flavors. You can meet all people. You can learn every knowledge, and you can see all inventions. But there's a problem actually. Can the human mind really handle this much information?
It will be so hard actually.
Yeah. And there is more. Decreased fear of death. The fear of death influences human behavior. Immortal people are not afraid to take risks because they have nothing to lose. And long-term projects, of course. An immortal can achieve all goals in his or her life.
Yeah, and everything has its advantages as well as its disadvantages. So, what are the disadvantages of immortality?
Of course, immortality has a lot of disadvantages. For example, witnessing everyone's death. You have to watch all your loved ones die, and you mourn constantly, and witnessing all disasters in the world. For instance, volcanic eruption, epidemics, earthquake, and loneliness and mental breakdown. I think this is the worst part. You can feel existential pains, and you will always feel lonely, because everyone you connect with will die, but you will continue to live.
Yes, you're right.
And you can feel aimless, and you can lose your emotions, and experiencing identity confusion. You can live this.
Yeah, and the scariest thing is losing your emotions, actually.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Well, I wonder something actually. Would you want to be immortal?
Actually, I wouldn't want. Because immortality's disadvantages are more than advantages. And humans are the only living species capable of thought and self-awareness.
I'm totally agree with you. I wouldn't want it to. Some people likes being alone, but it's not the same with feeling lonely. There's a difference between them.
Yeah, being alone and feeling lonely completely different things.
Yeah. And as we know, there are immortal beings, right? So like vampires. So what are the characteristics seen in these beings?
Yeah. Vampires are immortal beings, like you said. I think vampires always look sad and angry, and they look like they don't care anything, because they have nothing to lose actually.
Yeah, I think that's why they're looking so angry, sad, and pessimistic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ayşe, for your participation and the lovely conversation.
Thank you for inviting me, actually. It was a wonderful feeling to be the first guest on this program.
Thanks so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our first episode. See you in the next episode. Stay tuned.